Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your tarot and oracle reading for the week ahead. First card out for you is Journey. Okay, so some talks of travel and visiting. I am seeing some friends coming through, talking to you about possibly visiting you, or this could be the opposite where you're planning to visit other people or go on some sort of travel adventure journey. I really feel this strongly for Aquarius, planning a trip, talking about a trip, booking the flight tickets, getting prepared, everything like that. I feel it so strongly for you guys this week, so that's really exciting. And then we have the full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. Love that. A lot of you are stepping into your self-worth and putting it actually into practice is what I'm seeing here. Like, it's not just saying the affirmations like, I am confident, I am gorgeous, I am whatever. It's like literally doing the hard steps to actually love yourself, doing things like not tolerating negative behavior from other people, doing things like getting yourself out of bed every morning, even when you want to sleep in, or dragging yourself to go work out or do things that are good for you, good for your body that you may not necessarily want to do. That's true self-love. That's what you really, really deserve. And I see you taking the hard steps to do that. I'm also seeing a lot of green energy here. So heart chakra energy may be very important. And you are just healing the relationship that you have with yourself, which is great. And then you have listen coming through from your spirit guides. You have to be willing to listen if you really want to understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's being said, but to what lies beneath the words. So that's a beautiful message. And we see here you may be having some conversations with people, and you have your own thoughts, opinions, and things you want to tell them, but it's really, really going to be important for you to hear out what this person is saying, really grasp what they're saying, and not listen to only what you want to hear from them, but what they are truly telling you and where they truly stand with you and acting in accordance to that. So that is beautiful. We have 6 cards. We're going to go even deeper into this week ahead for you. First, we're starting off with the Empress in reverse. I feel like this is the energy that you are leaving behind, that you're being asked to let go of. And this is the energy of lack, the energy of waiting for someone to love you, to treat you right, waiting for money, waiting for the right time to do what you know you need to do. You know, that energy of waiting for life to happen, that's what you're saying goodbye to. And you're taking a look at the abundance that is all around you, the time that you can carve out for yourself right here in the present moment, what you want to do, what is here for you, instead of complaining and crying about the love you don't have, the money you don't have, the body you don't have. You're saying, well, you know what I do have? I have time to work out. I have ideas to make more money. I have energy to pour into my friendships and relationships that are here for me, that do want me. That is the simple switch up that you need to make in your mind to step into this abundance energy, which is always available to you, by the way. You don't need to manifest abundance, because abundance is accessible to you 100% of the time, 100% all throughout your life. It's just a matter of consciously choosing what you're focusing on, okay? Second card out, 3 of Cups in reverse. This is interesting. I want to see what cards come out around this. Usually with the 3 of Cups in reverse, it does show feeling a little bit outcasted, separated, or like you just kind of don't fit in or don't belong in a certain group. I'm seeing a particular image here. For some of you, this could be coworkers. So for example, if some of you started a new job, or even if you've been at the same job or dance class or something like that, you may just feel like you don't fit in with the people there. You don't really have that many friends there, and it can be a little bit awkward. I'm sort of getting that energy somewhere in your life where it's like you want to be social, you want to talk to these people more, but it's just hard for you. It's not like a natural chemistry. So I am seeing a situation like that. This could also show the people who you regularly talk to and want to hear from may be busy this week at various points, and you may be thinking like, oh my gosh, I'm so lonely, like I don't have that many friends, blah, blah, blah. That is Empress reverse energy, which is what you're being asked to walk away from. So instead, what you can do is see how much alone time you have. I'm abundant in alone time. That's so exciting. And I can focus on this project. I can work out. I can clean my house. I can do this. There's so many things you could do with your alone time. There's so much abundance there. Or there could already be friends in your life who want to see you. There's so much abundance there in what you can do with those people. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, focus on what you do have. Third card out, Three of Wands in reverse. Wow, you have 2, 3. Oh, wait, actually, I just realized the Empress is also the number 3. So you have 3, 3, 3 all in reverse. And the number 3 talks about creative expansion in your life. Reaching your goals, expanding your sense of abundance, your experiences. You may feel like life has stalled out a little bit. And that's what's shifting this week. Okay, so keep an open mind, an open eye to how you could change internally, how you can change your choices in life or what you choose to focus on, and be a little bit more open to making bolder decisions. I want to see what else comes out though. So fourth card out is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, right underneath that Empress in reverse. Let's see what all the cards are actually. Ten of Pentacles. This has been coming out for a lot of people this week. Almost every sign had the Ten of Pentacles so far. And the Four of Swords. Okay. You know what I'm seeing? This is a really good week to focus on the home, matters of, cleaning, organizing, redecorating, making a change around the home. It feels like your energy just wants to sort of shift in some way, make a change. I'm seeing a little bit of like wanderlust in you, and it'll go a really long way. Even just like changing your hair up or getting some new pieces for your wardrobe can go a long way in restoring some confidence here. I feel like it is your confidence that has taken a hit somehow, or it's feeling a little bit lower than usual. So like I said, doing that extra self-care, which we see in the Four of Swords here, can go a long way, like getting enough sleep, whitening your teeth, doing some little workouts here and there, cleaning your house. It's these little things that we don't think too much about that really help make us confident. So like I said, it's self-love, but you're putting it into practice. You're actually doing the steps that you may be resistant to at first, but it goes such a long way for you. So that is amazing. There may be people around you may be telling you exactly what they want and don't want in their connection with you, or they may be telling you exactly the type of person that they are. And I feel like one problem you may be facing right now is not hearing them when they are telling you this. So I see that shifting as well. And you're starting to be a lot more, like you're approaching conversations from a place of, I'm going to share my thoughts, feelings, and opinions. And I'm really interested in what you have to say, what your energy is, even if it's different from what I have to say. I respect that. So I feel, Aquarius, you're learning how to respect other people's differences a lot more and listen to them, acknowledge those differences instead of trying to change who they are. And you're no longer sort of like forcing a relationship or a connection or a friendship if it doesn't quite feel right for you. You're not going to chase it. You're not going to chase it. There's plenty of people out there and you don't have to be friends with anyone. And I almost feel like this acceptance of, I'm going to be weird and silent all I want if I don't feel natural chemistry in a friendship or with a group of colleagues or something. Like, I'm not going to force myself to open up. I'm not going to force myself to talk. And usually the reason why you feel this sort of lack of natural chemistry, there's a reason for it. Not that anyone else is like bad or negative, but it's just like, don't waste so much time and energy like masking who you truly are, trying to fit in with people that you don't quite fit in with, or it's weird. How do I even describe this? You don't naturally feel like you could just open up and talk to these people when you normally might even be very extroverted. So I'm seeing a situation like that, and this could be like a friend's family or a partner's family or co-workers. It feels like very Gemini energy. We even have the number 3 showing up a lot here, which is Gemini. So yeah, something like that. Neighbors, a community that you live in, co-workers, even like your own siblings or other people's families. There's some area, like a group of people in that you're just like, not really know if I'm vibing here, if this is like the right atmosphere, community for me. These don't feel like my people. They don't feel like home. So definitely make sure you're taking time to recharge in a place that does feel like home. That's so important. Like to just have your people or your place where you go to and you can fully 100% be yourself, like without filtering anything, like mask off. It is so critical for your energy levels to be restored. I'm even seeing for some of you, you may be traveling to hang out with like in-laws or on like a work trip, something like that, and you're just so excited to come home and sit with your cat or your dog or your boyfriend or your girlfriend, husband, wife, best friend, whatever. Like you're just looking forward to getting back into your space with your own people and like being yourself. I am seeing that sort of energy, just craving that. So I don't know if you're spending like an extended period of time with someone who you just don't really resonate with, and it's a little bit draining because you feel like you have to, put on a show or wear a mask. Like it's so exhausting not feeling like you could be yourself. So one thing and you literally had the message, you are good enough. So if I were you, my mantra this week would be, just be yourself. Just be yourself, I had a friend tell me that one time, like half a year ago, and I still think about it all the time because I was asking them, we were going out with their coworkers or something like that, and I hate wearing bras. I never wear bras, and I'm like, is this like an occasion that I have to wear a bra, or like, will my nipples offend your coworkers or what? And they said to me, Laura, just be yourself, whatever that is. Like, it's no big deal. And I still think about that simple phrase all the time because I'm like, you're right. Like, I should just be myself. And if they think I'm weird and they don't like me, like, who do I care? Like, why would I care? Because if they do vibe with me, they're really going to vibe with me. So I don't know. I'm seeing a similar message coming through for you. Like, just be yourself. If they don't like you, they don't like you. Don't force it. Go with the flow in that way. Like, if you have natural chemistry with someone, that's cool. If you don't force it. You don't have to talk with them. You don't have to spend more time with them. Like, that's fine. Go into these meetings with no expectations. Just be yourself and ask questions, listen to get to know someone. And honestly, that's like the best piece of advice I could give to anyone with social anxiety as well. Like, if you never know what to say to someone, like every single person on this planet enjoys talking about themselves. So just approach conversation from a place of simply trying to get to know that person. Like, oh, how do you know so and so? And then they tell you and you're like, oh, that's really cool. What do you do for a living? Like, do you live in the neighborhood? Do you have kids? I don't know. Like, literally just ask them questions about it. And then when they start answering, ask them more questions about it. No one's going to think that's weird because everyone loves talking about themselves. Everyone's pretty self-centered in that way. That's my best piece of advice. So if you are in a situation where you don't vibe with a group of people, but you're sort of forced to be around them, I would recommend just going that way if you feel like you need to talk. But I just want to give you permission here, right now. You don't need to talk to anyone. You could be silent. For all, who cares? Who cares? All right, that's your reading, Aquarius. Definitely check out your sun, moon, and rising signs to get the fullest overview of this week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.